Okay, we've moved the paper from the A4 portrait tray to the A4R tray because we're doing something now. Now I'm just got to do this right. So we're going to do something different. I like to do things different sometimes. It's good not to get into too much of a rut, as they say. So we're just going to do something interesting here. Oh, come on. Dang. Technology does this all the time anyway. It loves to be a pain in the ass. So often it does, even though I love this shit. Oh yes, I do. We're going here. Now what are we going to use? Right, so we're going to bump up the colour. Except magenta's always got to go up less. We're going to strip the black. And we're going to show something interesting. We've got to go back. We've got to bump up the sharpness, make it sharp. We're going to hit the saturation up and contrast, maybe a little bit of extra contrast, or should we drop the contrast? For some reason we seem to be opting to drop the contrast. We'll see what happens. So we're going to do something interesting. We've got to go to another area, quality density, got to go glossy. Now what have we got to do? We've got to find the 8-up function. Oh, here it goes, duplex combine. I haven't used this function for a while, so we're going to go 8 and 1. This will reduce the paper from A4R down to 1/8 of the page. So we're going to do our hand. So here we go, we're going to do 8 images. So you can see here, 1 image is there. There we go again. And then it'll click up to 2 images and it'll keep going till we got 8 images. So we won't bother showing me pressing the button all the time, but we'll just show my hand. So I'm pressing the blue start key. Right, that's the 5th original, the 6th original, 7th original, and the final image, 8. And then all we have to do now is we've got 8 images on there on the counter. All we have to do is hit finish, and then we hit start, and then watch it output. It'll output the finished page, and it should have 8 reduced images onto this piece of paper. 8 images, and 8 up on A4. So 8 up on A4. It's taken a while. I'm not totally sure, but I think I did press the glossy button, which means that the paper goes through the fuser slowly, so it gives a more glossy finish. So let's see how this went. Let's see how this 8-up image went. It's got low contrast. It's a little bit la-di-da. I think it might need more contrast, perhaps. So maybe we'll do another run. We're just going to change our contrast. So it looks as if our contrast is a bit low. So you can demonstrate how these functions work. So we're going to make it high contrast, and we've got to keep it there, and we're going to try it again. So here we go again. I'm just not going to show the screen because you've seen basically what the screen does, what happens to the screen when I hit the buttons. So we're just going to do it quickly. So that's our 3rd image, and that's our 4th image, 5th image, 6th image, 7th image, and 8th image. So we've got that. Now we just quickly show you on the screen that 8 has been done. Hit finish, hit that, and then our image should come out, and I'm hoping that the blues will be more blue and the hand will be more contrast, more pinkish or whatever colour, or yellowish, whatever it is. So this is just a change in contrast. Let's see what it does. Let's show practically what it does. Make a comparison. Well, yes, I like the high contrast better than the low contrast. It does look a lot better. So you got here, I'll just put them in order. So the first one was low contrast, and the second one was high contrast. We're just going to show up close the images so we can just get an idea. These images can be used, this can be used to make cheap animation frames. Instead of copying always one sheet onto A4, you can copy it onto this, onto A4, and you'll have 8 frames of animation. Now, I don't think this is the chronological order necessarily, but this is just to show you up close what the images look like. These can be scanned into your computer, put into a video editing suite, simple as Windows, the one that you get with Windows, or you get for Windows. Windows 7 apparently didn't come with, you had to download it, but anyway, I could be wrong, but basically that's it. There it is.